Hey you guys, welcome back to Christine's World Spice. So today what I'm going to be doing is an expired recipe by Discoveredflavor. His channel's name is Discoveredflavor. I saw this recipe yesterday and I was like, okay, I gotta make this recipe. It looks so good. He also did a lasagna recipe that I was like, I wanted to do too. So I'm definitely going to check that out, try to do that at home. But if you guys can, go ahead and check out Discoveredflavor. He has some really good recipes over on his channel. And so let's go ahead and get into this video. This is what mine came out. Of course, I got to be really extra with my recipes. So I added rice and an egg roll and some broccoli on the side for mine because I have to make it a full course meal. My little ones are not having it if I make a meal without vegetables. So they're really big on broccoli and spinach. So I went ahead and added broccoli, and I added an egg roll because my son loves egg rolls. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna start with freshly washed chicken breasts, and we're gonna cut them up in squares. And there's no right way or no wrong way on how to cut these chickens. Like, you can cut it anyway. Like, you see me cutting it like so many different ways right now, to where it doesn't matter how you cut it, as long as they're cut up small or kind of chunky. If you want them chunky, it doesn't really matter, but just go ahead and cut it up to the best of your ability. Once we're done cutting up the chicken, we're going to put 3 caps full of olive oil to a heated pan. Make sure your pan is on medium high because you don't want it too high, because chicken does tend to stick to the pan if you do cook it too high. So we're going to cook this until it is completely cooked. So you want to make sure that you flip your chicken at least every 3 to 5 minutes so it doesn't stick to the pan. And for whatever reason, if you seem like it has a lot of, I guess, juices inside the meat, you want to pour that out because you don't want the meat to be, I guess you want it to be crispy. You don't want it to be just boiled meat. You want it to be crispy. So go ahead and pour the juices out and put it back on the stove. Sometimes sticking to the pan is actually good as long as it's browning and it's not sticking to the pan and not browning, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm kind of confusing myself right now. But if you don't understand what I mean, leave a comment down below and I'll explain it a little more in detail. So while our chicken is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and start our sauce. And this sauce is pretty much sweet teriyaki sauce. We're gonna start out with our brown sugar. I wanna say those were 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, but there was a little bit of it just kind of slipped its way into that little bowl. So we're gonna go ahead and say 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. This rice vinegar, if you put this inside your meat or anything, it makes everything smell so good. And I just started using this maybe a couple of weeks ago. And I love this. I love this shit. Like, I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and add some soy sauce to it as well. So this is my first time ever using sesame seeds for anything, unless I bought some bread or hamburger bread at the store and they had it on there. Like, this is my first time. So when I see something that is challenging and I never done before, like, I want to do it. That's the type of personality that I have, and I won't give up until I do. I might get a little frustrated if it doesn't come out looking like how the person did it, cooked it. So yeah, I did this and I'm still pleased how it came out, but Discovered Flavor really aced it. Like, his dish looked really good. Really good. So we're gonna go ahead and steam these, or I guess fry them. Fry these sesame seeds up. I just only put like a capful of olive oil to it. Not much, because we still wanted to just kind of like get brown a little bit. And I did this for 5 minutes on medium low, because if I did it for 5 minutes on high, it definitely would have burnt the seed. So make sure you put your stove on medium low or low for 5 minutes. Okay, so take 15. Now that our chicken is actually crispy, we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce to it. If your chicken seems like it's a little bit on the crispy side and the burnt side, it's okay. It literally is okay, because we're about to throw that sauce on that chicken, and that sauce is gonna marinate that chicken and tenderize it. So it doesn't matter. Just as long as it's not completely all burnt up, then there's no hope. But if it's still crispy all the way around, don't worry about it. Pour that sauce on there and just let it marinate on low. So we're gonna go ahead and put the sauce on the chicken. And right now I have my stove on medium. So we need our sauce to be a little bit thick, and I'm gonna add a tablespoon of cornstarch to it. And just keep stirring the mix up, because it is going to get thick and it's going to continue to get thick. So if it does, and if you don't like that thickness, add some water. Gradually add some water. That's what I say with all my dishes. Like, if you ever have like a dish that's just too bitter, too salty, too thick, always add water bit by bit. And if it's too spicy, always add a little bit of like sweetness to it, like sugar or whatever you think that's sweet, add that. So this is actually getting a little thick, and I should have left it how it is, but I continue to add water to it. With this dish, I'm cooking broccoli. So it's not steamed broccoli, it's pretty much regular broccoli. I put 2/3 of water in my broccoli. I don't like over diluted broccoli, like to where my stems are falling off. I can't stand overcooked broccoli. I'd rather have undercooked broccoli than overcooked broccoli. So I'm cooking it on medium, and I'm going to cook it for at least about 10 minutes on medium. And then I'm going to add a few little seasoning, not much because we have all our seasoning inside of our meat. So I definitely don't want a salty meal. Now it's time to make our plates. So I tried to be a little fancy and stuff and make the rice look like just perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like in the bowl and everything. Just to make it look perfect. And I do it sometimes in some of the dishes. And sometimes it just doesn't work out right. So let's go ahead and finish making our plates. And this is the finishing touches of what it came out to look like. The egg roll, I got that at Walmart and it was $3 and it had, I think 5 or 6 in a pack. It was chicken and they also had pork egg rolls. And I put that in the air fryer on 400 for 20 minutes. And I flipped it every 5 minutes. That way it doesn't overcook. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it and thumbs it up. And don't forget to comment down below. And please share this video out. And don't forget to check out Discoveredflavor too, because he does got some awesome recipes on his channel as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful work week and a blessed work week, no matter what, if you even having to go to work or not. Just to know that you are appreciated even if you're working through this COVID-19. Stay positive and stay blessed, y'all.